Hello, and welcome to the Abyss, your daily horoscope.
Yesterday we had some light shed upon the money situations. Money exchanges took place with everyone on some level, and while I won't go into detail about the World Bank, stocks, or all the major issues that plague us on a world level, it's a general assumption that yesterday was more of a money day than others on a personal level with everyone. You either dished it out in a large sum or were given it, and that was in various areas where I predicted money or resources would be highlighted. Maybe some of you didn't get money in the form of money. Maybe you got it in the form of assistance of some type. At any rate, today, with the sun in Taurus and the moon in Gemini conjoining Venus, you might start finding new ways to balance what we own with what we truly need. Aries, before you lies pen and paper, and maybe it's just a computer. Regardless, the focus revolves around reaching out and finding new ways to generate income, but also cutting out what is wasteful. Try cutting out expensive habits and indulgences. Taurus, communication revolves around partners, role models, perhaps professionals who assist your self-improvement. You might be thinking about changing that hairstyle or putting finishing touches on your personal style. You won't get much done if you keep talking about it. Fashion and entertainment expenses are issues today. Not so bad. Gemini, someone has competition in the love department, or maybe it's just small office gossip that generates a spark in you to review your own self-image. You can make some personal changes if you wish, but try to remain honest with yourself. Subtle improvements are fine. Don't go overboard to please the harsh critics. Cancer, women behind the scenes may send out mixed messages. It's important that you communicate with anyone today who is saying one thing and then doing the other. Present company excluded. You've had your share of underhandedness and want to make sure everything is on the up and up professionally. Leo, much better day for pitching your wares, #networking, to put yourself out there in the public eye. You've got options you hadn't thought of. However, steer clear of those catty acquaintances who pretend to be your friend. Virgo, to say the least, you are overwhelmed with activity and the schedules are not going according to a practical plan, which in turn creates personal conflicts on the home front. Expect calls from females or publicity agents that really throw another anchor into the works. It's not a bad day, but it will require quick thinking. Libra, today you feel a bit philosophical and perhaps you're trying to impress a certain love or lover from afar with your witty prose and tidbits of lore. There may also be some long shot promises you're making that you can't keep. Try not to over-impress your star witness. Be realistic. Scorpio, relationship counselors agree in order to take a little, you've got to give a little. But why do you have to pay someone to listen to your problem? You know more than anyone in the zodiac that if you just talk things over, it can be very therapeutic. Sometimes, however, you do need a mediator, particularly when the partnership is possessive. Sagittarius, normally Sagittarians are exuberant and ready to jump for joy. They're very positive individuals. Rarely need one-to-one contact. They prefer the transpersonal world. They have the world in the palm of their hands. Today, due to a particular reclusive moment or reserved moment, you want comfort in knowing a partner is there to care and has your best interests at heart. Capricorn, your primary focus is about taking care of what needs to be taken care of in the home. And as the month progresses, your focus in those matters will take greater priority. Today, you feel a need to share those ideas with others. There is, however, a tendency to feel that your ideas are somewhat eccentric. Don't overthink it. Aquarius, today looks to be a perfect day. So perfect you probably won't be checking your horoscope, which is good for me. Friends, family, and countrymen gather around you like butterflies and are eager to hear more of your ideas. Probably the only issue that should really concern you is whether the women folk are in agreement. Pisces, not everything goes according to the perfect plan today, so don't overstress yourself by trying to make it so. Just be patient with nosy neighbors, pesky teachers, and nagging in-laws, and rest knowing you only need to focus on your work and leave the outside conflicts outside.
Thank you for listening to the Abyss. Join us again tomorrow, won't you?